Hi, I'm Karen. Welcome to my channel. This is where I share my experiences using cruelty-free skincare and makeup on mature skin. Today, I'm Sunday sampling. Before I pull my samples to use for the next week, I want to tell you how I did with last week's samples. I have them here in front of me. I pulled 5 samples last week, and 2 of them were foundations. Now, before I talk about these foundations, I just want to say that I'm pretty tough on foundation. Up until a couple of years ago, I didn't wear any foundation at all. I didn't even own one. And since then, I have tried quite a few foundations, and I have found 2 that I like. The Kosas Tinted Face Oil and the Ilia True Skin Serum Foundation. Both of those seem like a mix of skincare and makeup to me. They go on like a serum. I can shear them out. They just give a light amount of coverage, but you can still see my skin. They look very natural. I really like those 2, and so far that's it. Now let me tell you about these 2. This first one is from Jouer. It is the Jouer Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. And when they say high coverage, they mean it. I did not like this foundation. It went on thick and heavy. It made me look cakey and fakey and all those things that I hate about foundation. I tried to shear it out, but it was not having any of it. So I washed it all off. I can't tell you anything else about it. I didn't have it on my skin very long, just long enough to see that it was not for me. This other one is from Bareminerals. It is the original foundation. This is their original mineral foundation. And what I did with this one is I took my brush and I swirled it in all 3 of these colors because none of them seemed like the right shade for me. But then when I swirled them all together, it was the perfect shade for my skin tone. So there you go. And when I put this on, I was so surprised because it had such a beautiful finish. It wasn't at all powdery. It left my skin with a natural looking glow. It gave some coverage, but it still looked really nice and fresh and not at all heavy or cakey or any of those things that I hate. I was really, really pleased with this. Until I'd had it on for a little while, and all of a sudden it settled into all my pores and lines. Yeah, it was really sad because I could still see on parts of my face that beautiful finish, but then on other parts it was accentuating all of my pores, all of my lines, and it looked terrible. I was so disappointed with this one because I really had my hopes up and then it dashed them. With this one, I knew I hated it right away. Neither one of these worked for me though. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. All of the things that I said about foundation is true for concealers too. I really have struggled to find concealers that I like. I only like 2 so far. And one of them is not even really a concealer. It's this. It's Tatcha the Pearl. They say that this is an underlight and eye treatment. And I think that's about right. It's not really a concealer at all. It does give a little bit of coverage, but it's more of an under eye treatment than a makeup. The one true concealer that I like is the First Day Beauty Bendy Avocado Concealer. Now that one I really like, but it's the only one I've found so far that I do like. When I put this one on, the Fenty, it was very high coverage. It was really thick, really heavy. It does cover, that's for sure. It is a concealer. I didn't really mind the look too much. It wasn't a look that I would go for, but for testing a sample, it was okay until I'd had it on for a little while and then it creased. That's a common problem that I have with concealers. It's one of the reasons I don't like very many concealers. They usually do crease on me, and this one did, so this didn't work out for me. This is from Ellis Brooklyn. It is a fragrance West. I was excited about this. Let me read what it says in here about it. It says, An inspirational citrus eau de parfum featuring blood orange, clementine, basil, vetiver, and oak moss. Now, when I read that, I thought, this is going to be a light citrusy scent. And that's one thing I love. I love a clean, fresh, light citrus scent. But when I put this on, it was none of those things. It was heavy, strong, and I didn't smell any citrus. Whatever else is in here totally overpowered the citrus scent. I asked my husband what he thought when I had it on, and he didn't like it either. It's not at all what I was expecting, and I was really disappointed in it. The last thing I pulled last week was this. This is the Dr. Carver's Shave Lather. Now this is a brand that is made by Dollar Shave Club, and it is a cruelty-free brand, which I was so happy to find out because I love this. We subscribe to Dollar Shave Club, and when it's time for us to get our next order, they always send my husband an email asking if we want to add anything to the order. And we are going to add this to our next order because I love this. It's smooth and silky, and it's very moisturizing on the skin. My razor just glided right across. Smells great. Love it. I'm definitely going to purchase this one. So that was it. That was my first Sunday sampling group of samples. Now let's see what I can come up with for this week. I've got my basket right here. I'm just going to reach in and pull something out. Okay, this is from Josie Moran. This looks like an oil maybe. Josie Moran Ultra Lightweight Moisturizing Oil. 100% pure argan oil light. I don't know what makes it light, but it says a featherweight version of 100% pure argan oil. Well, I haven't liked argan oil when I tried it before because it was really heavy on my skin, and I have oily skin, so I didn't like that. So a light argan oil sounds intriguing to me. I'm happy to be trying that. I love face oils. It's one of my favorite parts of my skincare collection. I have probably 7 or 8 different face oils that I love. So I'm happy to give this one a try and see what I think of it. Let's see what I can come up with next. This, oh, I know what this is. This is from Summer Fridays. This is their jet lag mask. I have heard so much about this mask. I've never tried it, but I'm happy to. I'm excited to. I want to see if this lives up to the hype. I'm not much of a masking person, but I am going to try this little sample, and I'll let you know next week what I thought of it. Let's see. Let's shuffle things up here and see what I can come up with next. Oh, I dropped it. Hold on. Okay, this is another one of those Fenty concealer cards, so I'm going to discard that one since I already know I don't like that. And let's try again. Okay. This is another face oil. Oh, Upcircle face oil with coffee oil from repurposed grounds. I just got this not long ago with a Credo order, and this sounds so intriguing to me. I am excited to be trying this one. And I do use a facial oil every day, twice a day, so I'll be able to use both of these, at least enough to test them out and give you a good review next week. Face oils last a long time, so I may not finish them both, but I will definitely test them both. So that's 3 so far. It's funny because last time I was makeup heavy, and this time I'm skincare heavy. Okay, oh, this RMS Beauty Peach Luminizer. I love my RMS Beauty bronzer. I've been wanting to try some more things from the brand. I do have a little single eyeshadow also that I got in Petit Four box, and then I have a little mini lipstick that I got in a Sephora Clean Beauty kit. So I know I love the brand, but I've never tried their luminizer, and peach is one of my colors, so I'm very excited to try this. Very happy to have this one. I didn't even know I had a sample of this. That's what happens when you have all these samples and you just throw them aside thinking you're going to use them later, and then you never reach for them and you forget you even had them. One more. Let's see what I've got for next week. Okay, this is Ranovat. Radiant Rani. I guess it'd be Ranovat. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. R-A-N-A-V-A-T. Radiant Rani Brightening Serum. Wow, I really am heavy on the skincare this time, but I'm fine with that. I love makeup, but skincare is my real passion. I just love skincare, so I'm happy to try 4 of the 5 as skincare samples. See, I'm not going to read too much on this right now. I'm pretty sure I got this one from a Credo order also. So I'll try to find out more about what kind of serum it is. Brightening serum, I'm not really sure what that means, but we'll find out. Yeah, that's it. That's my samples for next week. I've got a mask, 2 face oils, a serum, and an RMS luminizer. Yay! I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing. Just hit the subscribe button down below. Ring the notification bell next to that so you'll know when I post new videos. Bye for now.